Most people wouldn't have the heart to walk away from a guaranteed $14.5 million check. But that is exactly how you become a legend like Matthew. A guy who managed to climb to the very top of the mountain again and again and again. But the most legendary thing about him isn't the movies or the money. It's the 5 facts he lives by that can literally shift your entire week.
Sleep was sin in my household.
Fact number 1 involves a childhood rule from his dad that sounds really intense.
I can't, I hate, and lying were 3 things that you got in trouble for.
It's the reason why he's a global icon today. Growing up in Texas, Matthew McConaughey wasn't allowed to use the word can't. One Saturday morning, Matthew was struggling to start a lawnmower and told his dad, "I can't get it started." His dad didn't yell. He simply stood up, fixed the lawnmower in 10 minutes, and turned to Matthew and said, "You're just having trouble. You never can't do anything. You just haven't found a way yet." This teaches us that can't is usually just a lack of patience or help. He went to Australia expecting Sydney beaches, but ended up in a tiny town with a family that wanted him to be vegetarian and called him mom and pop. He was miserable, failing school, and he felt like he was going in reverse. But he shook hands on staying for a year. He spent that year writing 16-page letters to himself and discovering who he was when he had nothing. He was able to look back on his life back home in Texas and realized how good he had it. Matthew McConaughey's first role in Dazed and Confused was only supposed to be 3 lines. But before his first scene, he was sitting in his car listening to Jim Morrison and thinking about his character's 3 essentials: his car, his rock and roll, and his girls. He looked at the director and realized he had the car, the music, but no ladies. He saw a girl, leaned out the window, and improvised the most famous 3 words in cinema history.
All right. How you doing? Say you need a ride?
This proves that if you don't want to fade into the background, sometimes you gotta break the script. Matthew decided he hated rom-coms and wasn't gonna do them anymore. He told his agent, no more.
Called the agent, said let the town know, it's not gonna happen. I went to Texas.
Hollywood tried to tempt him back to do another one with a massive $14.5 million check. The money would have been life-changing, but he still said no.
I get this romantic action comedy. It comes with an $8 million offer. I read it, I pass. I say no thank you. Comes back with a $10 million offer. I said no thank you. Comes back with a $12 million offer. I said no thank you. It comes back with a $14.5 million offer. I said, let me read that thing again.
He courageously waited over 20 months and finally got an offer to do something he loved.
Killer Joe for Mud, Dallas Buyers Club, Magic Mike, True Detective.
Sometimes you have to say no to the good things so that way you can have room to say yes to the great things. That no led to an Oscar and a legacy, but none of these principles, the hustle, the travel, the all right, would not exist without the man who laid the foundation. Which brings us to fact number 5, the day Matthew lost his hero. He was 5 days into filming his first movie, starting the career he dreamed of, and then he got the call. His dad passed away. In an instant, the fame, the movies, the excitement didn't matter anymore. That loss didn't break him, it shifted him. It made him grateful for every single moment. Because the truth is, you don't always get another chance to say thank you to the people who made you who you are today. Matthew eventually took all of these stories and put them into his book, Green Lights. His whole philosophy is that the red lights in life, the failures and the times you get stuck, are actually just setting you up for a green light later down the road. You just need to stay in the lane long enough to see it happen. But look, the real takeaway isn't about being a movie star. It's about the fact that life moves fast. Like Matthew learned with his dad, you don't always get a second chance to say the things that mattered. So, don't wait for a big moment. Go tell someone you appreciate them right now. I'm Naraya, and I'll see you in the next one.